Right, I've got another of these lovely Q5 hybrids. They have the 2-litre petrol engine along with the electric battery system. This one's a one-owner vehicle. Got a lovely history with the car. Finished in Navarra. It's Quattro 4-wheel drive and has got a really nice specification on the car. It's got a set of 20-inch rims with very recent Michelin rubber all round. It's got parking to the front, gets the deep grille. Privacy glass, B-pillar back. On the back there gets the 55E designation. Twin outlets on the lower diffuser. Although I think on these they're actually spoof ones. Actually, looking at it, gets rear camera. Electric tailgate, a set of charging leads. Both the vehicles we've had haven't had the domestic one for some reason, but I've rounded one up and there's one to come with the kit. It's got a set of bars in there as well, so you've got a boot full of stuff before you start. But it's got LED lighting on it as well. Rear parking. Oh, we're done. Anti-pinch. Demonstrated that as well. There we go. Also got the electric plug in this side with a release. And just take a look at the other side. Looks good in the blue. I think it's a nice choice. Right, inside we've got the lovely quilted trim that's put in these later cars. This one's got not only heated but also massage seats, so the front switch on there is a massage function which you can operate and then comes up on the MMI. It's got Bang & Olufsen music, and just taking a look through, we've got dark headlining. It's like it's Alcantara in the centres, and then the brushed steel alley look through. So electric seats with lumbar and massage. You're probably not going to want to get out of the car. Cruise over the other side, paddle shift, cup holders and so forth, and a Isofix down the back of the seats there. To the rear, same speaker system as you'd expect, a couple of Isofix positions, 3 adult belts. All these seats will come down to give you a load through, and that centre armrest will also come down if you've, what's in there, cup holders, yeah, cup holders. You don't need the centre for more comfort. The guy that picked this up with me, I thought I was going to lose the car. He was so impressed. I really did think he was going to own the car, but couldn't find room in his garage for it in the end. So we're going to see just how good they really are. I've been very impressed. I think hybrid is the way forward. Petrol and diesel possibly not. ultimately, but electric combination is where we'll end up being, especially if we get hydrogen off the ground properly, as they seem to be plugging away at the moment. We'll have a look under the bonnet. Actually, there's not much to see. It's quite nice and neat, as Audis generally do. So you've got the 2 litre engine. Anything oranges to do with the EV electrics, control system and aircon. It's not really that much to see. Down the bottom there we've got a few more of the parts of the control. The batteries in the back under the floor, as you'd expect, and the motors. Not a terrific range, 25 miles, which when I first heard of this I thought, why would you bother? But in truth that actually covers most of your local journeys. If you've got the benefit of solar, as lots of people have now, it's actually free mileage. That's the main motivator, but it's moving in the right direction. She's done, I think, 52,000 miles. So they've got a nice history, which we'll just go through in a second. Just run through as many of the controls as I can remember. Well, that's booting up. We've got virtual dash, so you've got different views you can bring up on there. It brings the information up for the electric and the petrol. The other one, we've got another one here somewhere. Someone had achieved 50 miles to the gallon. I think this one, the long term's on here. Oh, it's the long term actually. Gives you short term. There you go, long term. So long term overall. The quote figures of over 100 to the gallon. Got a feeling that's. I think it's achieved. Maybe someone has reset this now. I think it was on about 40. It wasn't as good as the other one, so someone obviously hasn't had the access or hasn't been as disciplined at using the electric function as they could have been. We've got the heated seats and so forth on there. Let me just bring up the maps so we can see. So you've got maps, telephone function with Bluetooth, DAB radio. The media as well. There's another extra this had on it, which I think it was the music I was thinking of. Flat bottom wheel, so the cruise and so forth. I think I've missed something there. You've got wireless charging for your phone on that pad, and then some other connections, auxiliary connections for charging and streaming. Another USB down there. You'll have whitewash auto function. The lights are all standard. We've got folded mirrors. Got some more controls down there for the releases. Right, let's have a look at the history. The car was, I wouldn't normally show this, but the car was owned by a company, Mitsubishi Capital. I've had the car from new. So you can see on there that's 0 owners. That's just a spec sheet I printed off, so you can actually see what extras it did have on the car. And we've got a series of certificates all the way through, which has been done on the button, as you'd hope there would be. That will all be on Audi's system, and also got the service sheets as well. So everything you could hope for really is here. Yes, so I still think I've missed something here somewhere. But just a lovely example of the car. It came through as a grade 3, but I could only find one stone chip on the car. Literally, it's been valeted, but I could only find a single stone chip. So someone has been looked after it really well, which is a credit to the last owner. So we've got automatic brake on there. I think I saw hill descent. You've got hill descent there as well. And we've got driver modes, which will be damping and what's it connect me to Bluetooth? Off-road function. I think that's where you've got your hill descent, but you can set up as individual, more aggressive on the dynamic, and then you can mix with them if you want to pick some individual reactions on throttle and steering and what have you. A very, very nice car. Haven't seen too many of these around. I seriously would think about running one myself. I think I'm really impressed with what it does and, you know, the specification.